Hi guys, it's Terry. I'm going to share another case file with you today. Yay! And I know I've already posted about this, but I'm so excited. I got my I Love Tulsa t-shirt. I'm so excited. And it is so comfortable. Oh my gosh. It is so soft. And I've got the baseball kind with the 3/4 sleeves. I highly recommend it. Go to Etsy, find Steve Cluck, get you one, shop local, and support our local community. It's a good thing. So also, Steve said that once everything calms down, I could go to the studio and get photographed in his shirt. So that's pretty awesome. Shout out to Steve. Thanks for that. So I'm going to go back now 16 years. The camera keeps falling. Sorry. I'm going to go back 16 years to 2004 to a case that we did in an apartment complex. So there's no crazy weird backstory of a murder that happened at this apartment complex or this particular apartment. But this couple called us because they had all of this weird stuff going on in their apartment. Their TV would come on in the middle of the night. I mean, full blast, freaking everybody out. They would hear bangs and knocks in the kitchen and throughout the apartment. They would hear doors slamming, things like that. And it was very startling and disturbing. And they just knew their apartment was haunted and they wanted some answers. I guess, they wanted to know they weren't crazy. 99% of the time we get called to do an investigation, that's the first thing we hear out of the client is, am I crazy? Am I imagining all of this? And, 97% of the time, they're not. So, and this was one of those cases. So like I said, no crazy weird backstory of any murders happening. But as we went to do the interview with the couple, we found out that the guy had just returned from Iraq. He was a soldier and unfortunately put in a very horrible situation. He was put in a kill or be killed situation with a child and a grenade. In Iraq, they train their children to kill. And he was face to face with this kid and a grenade, and he had no other choice. I think it haunted him figuratively and otherwise, but he also brought back some of those souvenirs, pieces of that grenade and other souvenirs from the Gulf. And I think with that could be part of the reason that the hauntings may have occurred. Maybe it's something residual or attached to what he brought home. I don't know. Everything in ghost hunting and paranormal research is hypothesis. You just have to guess, and nothing is concrete. It's not anything we can prove at this point. So that's just my hypothesis that possibly the haunting was attached to something he brought home. So what happened was this couple calls us and we go and we do the interview, and we got an EVP during the interview process. So that made us go, okay, yeah, we want to investigate here. We weren't even trying for EVP at that time. We were just doing an interview. And in this clip, you'll hear us talking to the owners and talking to them about their TV going on and off. And she was, I think, talking about midnight, 1:00 a.m. is when it would go off and full blast and when things were happening. And after a minute, you're going to hear her say, almost always. And shortly after that, you're going to hear a little kid go, mine, 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 mine. I'm going to point down like this every time the mine is said so you can hear it. And I'm going to play that EVP for you now. Again, you're going to hear us. We were doing the interview. You're going to hear questions, us questioning her and talking about different stuff. And you're going to hear a kid's voice. And the TV was not on at the time, so it's not something that was on TV. There was just 4 or 5 of us there. I think me, 2 other investigators, me and Tina and one other person. I don't even remember who the third person was. And then the husband and the wife. So that's it. There was no children there. And this was a small 2-bedroom apartment. So here's the EVP. It's really odd.
So didn't you say midnight, 1 a.m. or so?
Almost always. I mean, nothing's before midnight except for last Sunday morning.
So then you walking into the TV, but that was like...
Yeah, that was just...
Wait, you'd go to the store then?
Did you hear it?
Yeah.
So it was about midnight?
Yeah.
How old is your TV?
About midnight. Oh, maybe 2 years old. Even that.
So I'm going to play it for you one more time. We were talking about their TV going off in the middle of the night.
So didn't you say midnight, 1 a.m. or so?
Almost always. I mean, nothing's before midnight except for last Sunday morning.
So could have you walking in on TV, but that was like...
Yeah, that was just...
Wait, you'd go to the store, but...
I'm going to let this run for a minute because at the end it gets silent. You can tell there's no TV running in the background.
Like, maybe 2 years old. Even that.
See, it's quiet. You can hear the other investigators kind of talking and taking pictures. You can hear the clicks of pictures being taken. But you can tell the TV's not on. It was quiet towards the end. But again, you hear that little kid go, mine, 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 mine. Was it the grenade he's talking about? Kind of weird. But what's even crazier is not only did we get an EVP from this location, we also got a video. And so I'm going to post the video and the EVP in links, I'm going to try anyway, in the comments. I know I can with the video. I'm not sure how I can do the EVP. I probably can. So I'm going to try to post those both. The video for sure will be in the comments, so you can check it out for yourself. And the audio, I'll try to do that with as well. So on the video, though, okay, y'all, this is strange. I'm holding the video camera, and what happened was Tina and the other investigator went out to take a smoke break. And I had, at that time, quit smoking for like the 15th time. Thank God I quit for good. But so I had quit smoking, and I was not going to take a smoke break, of course, and everybody was gone. The only people that were in the apartment were me and the husband. That is it. And I'm continuing to film. I figured, you know what? I'm not going to shut the equipment off just because the team isn't here, because in doing that, you know, there's less contamination right now. So it actually might be a pretty good thing to keep it running. So I did. And I just kept it running down a long, straight hallway. And I'm holding it and I'm talking to the owner, and I'm just, he and I are having some conversation and whatever. And something goes in front of the camera. Whoosh. And I mean, it makes a swoosh noise. Whoosh. I can't make a swoosh noise. And it is vertical. It's a white vertical string is what it looks like. And it goes right in front of the camera. It goes swoosh. There we go. I made the right noise that time. And I didn't notice it. I didn't see it. I didn't hear it. We actually had it analyzed. Somebody took it frame by frame by frame and did some type of analysis to it and said that whatever it was had to be traveling some 35, 40, possibly 50 miles an hour to make that noise. Now, what in the world could be traveling that fast in a tiny little 2-bedroom apartment? Answer me that, and we might have a Nobel Prize winning thing here. No, but seriously, I mean, I can't wrap my head around that. And it's definitely not a bug because it's a long white string and it goes so fast you almost miss it. But anyway, I'm holding the camera, I'm filming down a long hallway, and it goes swoosh right in front of the camera. And at that time, it's vertical, excuse me. But then if you keep watching, I gotta figure out a better way to do this. And if you keep watching the video, that white thing not only goes swoosh in a vertical way in front of the camera, it then goes swoosh, 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 down the hallway and into a wall. And it's vertical at that point. It's kind of laying flat. Horizontal, excuse me. Gosh, I'm batting 1,000 with my directions today, aren't I? So again, I'm filming down a hallway. It goes vertical in front of the camera, swoosh. And a few seconds later, it goes swoosh, 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 swoosh. And it is horizontal. It's very small. As you see it at the end of the hallway, you'll have to watch it a couple of times. You will see it. It's kind of down towards the bottom, towards the floor, but probably about 2 feet up from the floor maybe. And you'll see it kind of swish around really fast and go into the wall. What it is, I have no idea. Probably one of the best videos I think we've gotten. It's definitely an anomaly we haven't been able to explain. So pretty interesting stuff. I don't know if it's residual energy, if it was attached to something he brought. I can tell you I don't think there's been any more complaints of any paranormal activity in that apartment since they've moved out. So I think it is attached to whatever he brought home for a souvenir. Anyway, I hope you enjoy the video and the audio I'm going to post in the comments below. And I hope you enjoyed this story. Thanks a lot, you guys. Appreciate you. Peace.